Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK, coming on today to do another video filling this journal. So this was the scrappy journal that we made a couple of videos ago. If you haven't seen it, the video is still up there, so you can pop back and have a look. If you have seen it, that means you've been with me a few times, so hello and welcome back. And hello and welcome to anybody just joining us new today, so you're very welcome. I am coming to you from a very sunshiny at the moment, but very, very cold Lincolnshire in the UK. Okay, so what I want to do is try and get some of the pages in this scrappy journal covered over, some of the ephemera that we've been making put in it, which is here, and make a little bit more ephemera also. Right, so I'm going to start with this one because I want to get it off my desk, and I did say, where's my chopper, that I would just mat it onto a page. Oh, excuse me a moment, I don't know if you saw my head, top of my head then, I hope not. Okay, so let's get this down and out the way, and then I'll show you the other bits that I've got with me. So where did we say that we'd like it? I did talk about that the other side of this envelope. I'm thinking I'd quite like it in the front of the book. It definitely needs trimming down a bit, so let's kind of get it neat before we start, and then we'll see how much we need to actually take off to make it fit. So if you weren't with me in the other videos, this is a napkin decoupaged over a flower fairy poem out of one of the flower fairy books. Yep, that's better. So let's have a look at that. So I was thinking about that one, which does need something over it, but no, I think I prefer it the other way. So we'll go on the front of this envelope. Yep. So what do I want off it, do we think? Well, just about the edge of the poem by the looks of that. Oops. Sorry if you can hear that noise. I haven't shut my door and Mum's cooking lunch. So maybe I ought to get up and shut it. Just bear with me a moment. Okay, that should, oops, let my microphone wire out the way. That should make a difference, I hope. Oh, there's a nice little piece that might come in for something. If not, by the end of the day, I'll pop it in the bin. Okay, so we were going on here, weren't we? So do I want to ink the page? I think I might a little bit. It is very stark white, that envelope, isn't it? Very much so. Yeah, so I've got no particular plan for this book. I am literally just using up things that I've got with me, which is always fun. Yep. And I'm thinking, because obviously I've got to glue it into the spine there a bit. Well, now I was going to say art glitter, but actually I've changed my mind because, right, let's get it on a blue book so you can't see. Yeah, I won't have any movement time, will I, with art glitter, and wiggle time as I call it normally, and I think I'm going to need some. So change my mind, and I'm going to put it on with, what glue stick is it? Scotch glue stick, which is yeah, my favourite to this point, and I've been with the Scotch a long time now, so yeah, I think as long as I can get hold of it, it will probably be my glue stick of choice. Yeah, see, if that had been art glitter, I'd practically have been stuck. Oh, that brightens it up, isn't that bright? Lovely teal pink and what, canary yellow, really beautiful. Yeah, okay, I love it when I start on a journal. So I did say I'd show you what I've got with you quickly. I won't spend hours because I seem to spend hours showing you what I've got. So the ephemera from last video I'm not going to go through. I have got here, we saw that last video, it needs making up, so it's just a journal card, so I'll put it with the ephemera. some tags, which I think you've seen, just need backing. Now a couple of pieces of, yes, what are they? Edith Holden book. I thought I might maybe make a couple of clusters. There is a tag that I had 2 tags in last video. Might have been after last video actually. I'll come to think about it. Yeah, I just stuck them, backed them onto each other so they're ready to go. Yeah, right, what have we got here? So this is a pocket that I was going to take a divot out of and yeah, just put some embellishment on. So I'm thinking if I do this now. Right, let's do Tanya's thing and see if I like it. Crease in the middle so that I take the divot out the middle. Let's try it. See if it works for me. Doesn't look too bad actually. My worry is that I can be really heavy-handed and you know, crease the piece further than I will be cutting out, but no, I did fine there. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there and we'll put something on it in a minute. I have still got that Be the Reason Someone Smiles Today, and I've got a piece of brown craft card and they are very nearly the same size, so I think that's going to go on there. I don't know if you saw this last time or not, I think you did, but it's a little brown envelope, really thick, really lush paper, and another piece out of my Edith Holden scraps, and I was wondering, obviously it needs cutting to fit. I was wondering if I could put it in there, and then that would maybe just, well, it would either go into stash so that it could go in a journal page next time I make one, or it could go in here as a tip-in. Yeah, so that should be a fairly quick make. That's very, very sticky, that glue on there, strong. Yeah, so those two are going to be quick ephemera makes, but I want to get some pages in the journal. I'm just going to pop those on there for now. What else have I got? This lovely thrush. Found a little piece of Edith Holden that is a thrush. The back is quite nice as well actually. So that could just be, well actually it could be a page. I'll hang on and see. I found 2 envelopes that I have stamped on and done nothing else. No, that's not a stamp, it's a stencil. I've left the middle, so I was obviously going to mat something onto them, but yep, so this is all ephemera, or ephemera to be made up, I guess. I've still got this part of an envelope. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. And I've got this lovely, lovely bag from Tanya at Hattie Treasure, which is a damask pattern, and it is in black on craft card colour. Yep, so that's going to be lovely in there somewhere. Might even just mat a page with it. I love the paper so much. Might do that actually. Let's see if we can find another plain-ish page that's wanting something. I think it probably goes that way up, doesn't it? What about on that one there? Because it's just about the perfect size for on there. Let's see. Fold it up. Hold it up straight if you can, Denise. That always helps. Yeah, you know, I think I am just going to mat that onto there. Scissors. See if I can cut it straight. Not quite. Let's have another go from the other end. That's it. That seems better. Lovely little piece of scrappy paper there. Now, yeah, I could open the, you know, I mean the top's open, I could put a divot in it and use it as a, but I'm not going to. I think I quite like it the other way up, to be honest. I'm wondering if it'd be easier to just cut it open on the chopper. It will be nice straight lines, won't it? Let's just see if I can just take a tiny, what word was I going to say? Smither? I don't think that's opened at the bottom. Slither, that was it. Slither. Oh dear. I knew the beginning and the ending of the word. Just didn't know the middle. Oh yes. Oh, that's nice. Look, as a booklet. Love crafting with things like this that I really, you know, love the pattern of. I've got another nice piece there now to play with. I mean, it's not really thick, and the text, is it? Yeah, the text may well show through it, but I won't mind that if it does. Nope, I don't think it's going to. And do you know, I don't even think that needs inking either. Win-win. Right, let's do it again. Put it on there so you can't. Just pop that in there. Can't see that word block. And I'm gonna go with the Scotch glue stick again. So hello, hope you're all well. Those of you who've been with me a while will know I'm currently at my mum's for a short stay, which I'm thoroughly enjoying, being spoilt with some home cooking. And just using up what I brought with me. Now I did bring, I don't know, half a dozen files of papers and things that I'm on with, and little couple of booklets, a couple of journals that I'm on with, this one being one of them, to finish. And I'm finding that although I am missing certain things that I haven't brought with me, I still have more than enough stuff here to, you know, create all sorts of interesting things, and I'm quite enjoying, yeah, using up what I've got. That's lovely. Now I'm thinking, I don't even dislike that, quite like it. It says made in Taiwan and the size 4x6. I'm thinking I'm going to put one in the back as well. And if I get to a point where I don't like it, I can which page did I put it on? Do I want it on the same one? It was that one, I think, wasn't it? I could yeah, cover it over with some washi or something. I appreciate they're both in the front signatures, but I don't mind. I need to get rid of that page now, I think. So yeah, it's just a matter of going through and putting things down wherever the fancy takes me. And that's the pleasure in crafting, isn't it? Certainly in junk journal crafting. No rules, no right and wrong. Oops, that's sticking to me. Who would have thought glue would stick to you? Oh dear. Right, that sounds to me like a fire alarm. I think I better go and see what's going on. Oh, I'm back. It was the fire alarm, but it was only from the heat of the oven. Mum is making us a roast pork dinner. Yummy. Right. Yeah, that should be stuck now. It is. Lovely. Right. So I was showing you what I brought with me, what I've got with me, and I started filling the book, which is, you have to do these things when you see them. Right, so I showed you that bit of envelope. Oh yeah, I said this might, well, we might put this on as well. So I showed you these last time we did this as well. They were just on an A4 sheet fastened together. So they're right, they are some, I can't for life of me remember whose mushroom digitals they are, but I know these others are from Nanine at Collage Type. Obviously they're too big, but I was thinking I might be able to take the centre pieces out and mat them. We'll do some of that first, I think, and then decide about the thrush. Now some of these pages are absolutely fine as they are, so that is yeah, that is from one of them. I can't remember which book that's from, but I'm quite happy to leave that page as it is. It's got a lot of journaling on it, with just a little ready-made embellishment. This one I do want something on, but obviously it needs to go at the top corner. What else I've shown you, what else I had with me. So just some little fussy cuts that I've got, some mushrooms, a bird, an owl, some of these little butterflies. That's another Edith Holden pussy cut. It's one of those butterflies that's on a page from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. I think I showed you that last time. That's an Artie May's little picture of a cluster, and then yeah, just some little tags. So those are the embellishments I've got with me, and then I've got the scrap bundles, which you've seen. So that's like scrap card and Edith Holden, that's scrap paper, sort of collagey type, and those are big pieces of scrap and paper. Oh, that's a nice piece. Hang on. Oh, it's two there, so that can go with those. So yeah, that's a journal page, which I think is a digital from Scrap with Steph, Junk with Steph. I always say scrap, I don't know why. Right, so is there anything else on here that, oh, that lovely bird as well. Yeah, would mat onto a full page. I was thinking some of those might, but we'll see. Right, let's see what we're playing with. I probably should put the lid on this glue. Oh, throwing it about. Yeah, let's have a look. So I want something nice on the front page, definitely. That's beautiful. Oh, and we need to mat the back of that. No, I think it just needs some paper for writing on, actually, which I'm guessing we had here in the bigger pieces. Let's see if we've got some coffee dyed. We can just, I've got some brown, but I'm fancying a piece of coffee dyed. Yes, we have. Yep, so it's an envelope. Like I've done in previous journals, I'm going to leave it closed, and then if I or somebody else who may own the journal decides they would like it open, you know, it can be opened. It can just be opened down the side and it should be fine. I can't remember how I stuck it down, however, so maybe we'll just leave it closed. So this is the very, very last scraps of my home dyed paper, and yeah, I'm not awfully keen on the colour. It's quite yellowy. I can't even for the life of me remember what I might have dyed it with, to be honest. So I have been stenciling on it, and I think I will again, because I'm liking the look of it stenciled. Let's see if it can go on that pad. It's a pain trying to find pages that I can show you, and I'm sure I haven't got anything inappropriate on them. Right, what stencil shall we go with? So I have got lace, I think that is, swirl, which I've had a long time, autumn leaves, and blossom. I'm going to go with blossom, and I'm just using the ink that I've got out, which is, oops, the one I use all the time, walnut stain. Let's take this out of the plastic, and I've got a brush. Where's my little brush? Out your way, brush. You can't be far. I don't have to lean over too far and pull me. Ah, there it is. I knew it wouldn't be far. I'm going to put the whole thing and do the whole pattern as much as I can. Yep, it does. It goes all the way. So again, not too heavy because it's for journaling on. It's going to be journaling space, but I want to be able to see the beautiful pattern too. And I've got all those little bits in. Let's see. Yes. Just need a touch down here. Didn't quite go that far, did it? Lovely. Oh yes, that one was a little bit darker. It's always nice if you just go a little bit dark in an odd spot. And I have to say, most of the time that's not planned. That is just me. But it is it's like a happy accident, because it just kind of gives it a bit of something. Right, I've just got a bit sticking off the end there. Right, it didn't quite tear. And let's have a look. Yeah, I think I will a link round as well, just to frame that beautiful, oops, thought I'd lifted the lid off and I've taken the whole thing off, that's it. Yeah, just just to frame that beautiful paper all the way around. Okay, and I've changed the camera angle again today just to see if it's any better. Fingers crossed. Well, fingers crossed it's no worse. Yeah. And again, I'm going to, it's a clean piece, yeah. I'm going to use my scotch because it seems to be working out well at the moment. So I have a feeling that you, if you was listening to my other video, you might have tuned in expecting today. What is it? The finishing the unfinished. So the Facebook challenge from Tatty Treasure and Friends, because I'm sure on yesterday's video I said tomorrow, but it isn't. It's Wednesday. I'll be doing it on Wednesday. Okay, it's all filmed and ready to go. That's probably why I thought tomorrow, but yeah, so sorry if I confused you. It is coming up. I believe it's Tanya today who's uploading her take on the challenge. So she's doing, I don't know what it is she's doing, but she's doing something that she's finishing off. I think it's today. Pretty sure it's today. I do lose track of time, especially when I'm filming in advance. Yep, I like that. Loving that. So that probably needs something on the back as well. Of course, the pages are thickening up. Oh, so we've got coffee, well, tea dyed. That swirl is from like a cloth in tea dye, and on the back plain white paper. So that's calling for, because it doesn't need matting, does it? That's calling for a stencil, and I think we should do a different one. Shall we go with my other Christmassy one, the lace? Let's. There's my dauber. Now I find the bottom of these are smaller. They go into your pages a bit closer. Or shall I just? Yeah, I'll just be brave and go over the edge there, and then move it across. Yep, that's gone quite a way in. Super. Is super the word of the day today? I think it might be. Yeah, so that looks really light, like there's nothing on it, but oops. Yeah, don't know if you can see. There is. And that's quite dark enough for journaling on. Right, some lids on again. I know they'll be off again in a second, but it just keeps your things from drying up. Now I quite like that. That is a, I can't say it, Artemisia. Artemisia. Yeah, it's a nice picture of a plant. So I think I might leave that side and then put something on this side. Let's get that back where it belongs. I'm just looking through everything that I've unleashed here. I have got some of this. Oh, yes, that. Now I think I might like that on there with that text showing. Sorry, I'm just folding it over so I can rip it off. So I did this a little bit in one of my recent mop-up journals where it had half a page. Do I want it? Yeah, I do want it that way because I like that text behind it. Yeah, and when the edges are inked and down, it's lovely. It looks like a proper page ripped instead of one stuck on top of another, if you see what I mean. Yeah, I like that on there, and that's plenty of journaling, and it also celebrates the fact that we're using an old text book. It's not a textbook, is it? It's text from a book. The vagaries of the English language. It does entertain me. cloth. It's lovely paper. That is from an Artie Maze kit that I made up a good while ago now. Queen Victoria kit. It's lovely grungy paper. Yeah, I like it. I like the music paper. It's good. I think music paper is lovely in junk journals for sticking pictures and images and things on. So we've got Flower Fairy there. I'm not going to mess with her or their white lavender. I quite like these as well. So this is out of a book I've got about postage stamps. And I just think they're quite interesting. I'm going to leave that. And that is some more coffee dyed paper. I think it wants something down in the bottom because it's a little bit boring, isn't it? So I'm wondering if, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, that cute little owl. I was going to say a stamp, but you know, this owl. Now here's one that I've pinched out of another kit. He's come from the planner kit and he's out of February. So you've got a sneak peek of something before I use it. And there's a page with lots and lots of owls. You know, tiny fussy cut owls, just so cute. And I'm, yeah, in the middle of cutting them out. And they're mostly browns. Oops, there's a big blob on his nose. That's it. And this black and white one popped up. Well, it's a little bit brown, but not very. And I thought, well, I'm going to pinch him and use him in something else. And I have. And there he is. Cute, wise owl. Right. Now, I like that spread in the middle, but I don't necessarily want it on the front and the back as well. So I do want to match something on here. I've got just plain paper, which came from a book. That's obviously from a book. Piece of brown and white dragonfly paper. No. And then I've got some little bits of coffee dyed. I've got this, which is obviously from some kind of packaging that I've cut out. And I'm wondering if, because of the pattern, I could do the same again and make it look like it did with that torn piece. Let me get two straight edges with my cutter. I'm wondering if I can tear it down again so it looks like, you know, one page revealing another. Get a straight edge, a straight, what angle is that? 90-degree angle, I hope. It's too tall, so I want some off the top as well. That's it. Maybe a millimetre too much, but never mind, we'll run with it. I haven't lost anything, have I? If I just tear it down and see. Oh, just tear it down, she says. That is tough paper. Oh, crikey. Yeah, I've still got a lovely half there. What do we think? I think ink might change the look quite a bit because it's nice dark craft coloured. Now, do I want it top and bottom? I think because it doesn't reach all the way, I'm going to sort of come in from this edge so it doesn't look like it's a piece too small. It does look like a piece kind of revealed, if that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, it just looks better. How about that? Excuse me. Yeah, so it's been torn round. It was originally the full size. That's the kind of, yeah. What is it that I'm going for? Where's the pin out of that? I've just spotted it missing. Oh dear. That's not good news. Definitely isn't good news. Sorry guys, just bear with me a minute. Oh, I'll put it in that box. Gosh. There we go, we're in. Right, put this with the scraps over on my left, embellishments on my right. That's it. Oh, I was leaning on that to glue, wasn't I? Come back. Yeah, so it is thick paper, this. I quite like the fact that it's creased as well. But I think this glue is strong enough to do the job. If I put plenty on. Lovely. So I think I also said to you yesterday that today was Neil's day off. Neil, my hubby, after doing, as close in as I can, after doing 4 12-hour shifts, and the crazy boy that he is doing another one today because they are so very, very short, and he's absolutely shattered, but that's who he is. That's not really gone high enough up for my liking. Can I get you off? Yes. Let's see if I can get it straight across the top, just so it, I just think it'd be a better look. Yeah, that's it. That's what I was aiming for. Yeah, so today I should be going to the post office and various other things. Well, not today for you. Tomorrow for you, maybe. Don't know if I'm 1 or 2 in front with this one, but I'm not. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm just wondering if I want to ink round here, or, you know, kind of bring it down. Ooh, squeak. Yeah, it is a little bit. I don't know if you can see or not. Oh, it's just distressing the page a bit to bring it more in line with that. Oops, I stuck 2 together. Yeah, I like that one in the middle. I think I will just tie a tiny bow in that. I don't think I want a charm or any beads on it. It's not that kind of a journal. This little mini me. Oh, not easy with my fingers, tiny bows, but we got there. Yeah, like that in the middle. So yes, this one definitely wants a full, what's the word, mat on it. Let's look again here. No, I think we'll save the ephemera and just mat it if I've got anything. I've not got an awful lot of things left. I've got plenty of music paper, but I've already got music paper in it. I'm not feeling those, to be fair. Right, what about these smaller pieces? No. Oh, of course, where are my big pieces of... I was completely forgetting about those. Right, we'll have a swap of sides and we'll have a lid on that. I was thinking, goodness, I've got a lot more to fill and no papers. I've got these, haven't I? Right, so it is quite a thick page, that, so it doesn't necessarily, and this is really thick, it doesn't necessarily want anything thick on it. These are slightly thinner. Let's see what we've got opposite that. I'm wondering about that sunflower in the middle. I quite like the edge of the book there, and obviously that's on the wrong side. Have I got anything on the other side? Yes, that. Not sure what flower that is, but oh, it's a lovely piece of paper though. Let's see how much. Oh, that might be nice down that way, so I'd like to mat it as much as possible, I think. Not particularly wanting the text showing through. That was a very strange squeak. It said, oh. That made me laugh inside a little bit. Don't know if you could hear it, the microphone picked it up. Yeah, but it's just left me with a lovely nice piece there that I like. and we've still got this big flower on. Now I was wanting that side, wasn't I? Have I done it upside down? No. Do you know, sometimes I'm as daft as a, what's the word, bat? Daft as a bat? I don't know that bats are particularly daft, are they? What am I as daft as? Don't know. Can't think what that might be. Seems insulting, whatever whatever object or animal you choose. Well, now I appreciate this may not be square, but the page may not be square. I'm hoping that doing it like this, I've kind of got the shape of the page rather than a square mat. And yeah, I think it needs a smidge off the bottom or the top. Should I take it off the top? Yeah. And then I think we've got it. Let's see. Yeah. It's the right way up, that is. It is. It is indeed, Denise. Are you sticky? You are. Are you? No. Okay. Did I want to ink it? Let's just a little inked frame. Now then, I'm hoping that I'm in video. I probably should stop and check, but you know what it's like once you start, and I hope I'm filming, so I definitely need to check that. Yes, I am, and it looks like I've been going quite a while, so I might need to stop in a minute. I've got a couple of videos to put together now because I had to stop for that alarm, and yeah, I've got to put them together and upload, and as you can probably gather, my dinner won't be too long before it's ready, so I certainly don't want to miss out on that. So let's see, shall we try and get one more thing done before we call it a video? One quick thing. I might, while these pages are drying, so we're over halfway through the first signature. Yeah, I still need something on there. Could end up being a flip out though. Maybe something on that, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, again, I don't mind some of the text. Yeah, apart from that front page, the other text, pieces of text, I don't mind. So, yeah, we are. Well, that's really falling apart paper. That might need some washi or a fancy edge on it. That one's staying, isn't it? Flower Fairy, maybe staying. Yeah, I like those, love those pictures. That needs a bit of a stencil on it. Let's do that while we've got everything out. And let's try and just use up whatever it is that's on this dobber and see if it's enough. Yes, it's very, very faint. I'm not sure that the camera will be picking it up, but my eyes are. Let's have a look. Yeah. Don't know if you can see, but it's definitely there. Okay. Oh, and we did that bag as well. Yeah, so we're very nearly through the first. Yeah, we're practically halfway through. 3 more pages and we'll be halfway through. So I was thinking, let's just make this up. This one. What was this going on this envelope? Because it's just about making itself, isn't it? So where do I want it? Across that top line, probably. And actually, I think the width is just perfect, which is very lucky, because I haven't cut it to size or anything. It is literally just come out of the scrap box that size. Oh, yes, we'll definitely get rid of you. And again, a bit of a light ink into edge, and same around the envelope. I mean, it could end up in the front or the back of this book, this journal, or it could end up in stash. We'll see. Oh, I'm literally just going to mat this onto the front and then call it, because well, it does literally just fit perfect. I'll glue it over here on my knee, so I'm not showing you the book. Yeah, I can embellish it some more, or mat the back once I've decided where it's going and as what. But we've got these two pieces put together, so it's definitely a base that just needs a bit of finishing off. I can get you on square. I need a cloth. Yeah, lovely. I like that. I like that a lot. Obviously it's not finished, it is just a base, but I was going to put the ink lid on my dauber. That's not very clever, Denise, is it? Okay, so guys, if you've enjoyed what I've been doing in this journal, give me a thumbs up, and as always, give me a little chat in the comments. Let me know you're there and what you're up to, and pop back tomorrow and you should be seeing my finishing off the unfinished. Okay, bye for now, guys.